Good morning, it's Friday and it's the 29th of May. Welcome to my morning rambles. I think I've got a touch of hay fever, so hopefully it doesn't sound too bad while I'm recording. Okay, let's start with the tips today, and I'll come back up to the top in a minute. Interestingly, on our lay test yesterday, we got matched at 11.50 on the one that in the morning was showing a price of 970. So whether we got the price obviously did drop because the SP was 8 to 1, so we could have got matched just before the race started or in running. That was the only match we got. Got free again today. To one of those looks quite high. Be interesting to see if we get any matches again. Okay, right down to the weird lay test system. Well, we had a selection yesterday. It came in at 13 to 8, but again we didn't get a match because there was 2 non-runners, so we exceeded the 10% reduction factor again. I mean, we got, although it's a pain that we didn't get a match, at least we didn't lose, and the reduction factor seems to be working. So, we can't really complain at that. Got 3 selections today, and one of them is quite high, so we'll see what happens there. Sponsor of the day is Love to Lose. He's got his one tip, and his also you can trade and hedge that. Worth checking out his site. We won on the lay of the day yesterday. We've got one today. It scores 5. I was in actually between a 5 and a 4, which was the 2 selections that were in the price range of 6. But neither of them were brilliant choices, I must admit. But I've decided to stick with the score of 5. I think it's trading around 3.35. Okay, and the back test system, we lost yesterday at really low odds actually, and we got another selection today, so see what happens there. Okay, just going back up to the top. Yesterday I mentioned that I'd got the rights to Lay Investor. Well, one of the readers sent me a link to Graham at Cashmaster's blog, and he actually done a report about Lay Investor. In fact, he done a test, as you can see here, over a number of match bets, 84, sorry about my scriggling, number of successful lays, 83, strike rate 98.8%, profit loss 776. Interestingly, his test, was based around a liability, which is, I think, the best thing to do in this case. So, you only lose the same amount. It's the same idea we're using with the other test, the lay test we're doing at the moment. But check out that review. As I said, I haven't got any latest results apart from the ones that were included back at 2006. But that's an up-to-date. Well, it's not up to date, obviously it's last year, but still shows that even after that time it's still working. I think because of the high prices, you just have to be careful, and liability is the best way to go. And as he said, using the Grail spot is a good idea. And don't forget, with a Grail spot you can set your liability and everything like that. So that's the review. Okay, well, I've got to get to the vets this morning, I'm afraid, because one of our dogs is looking like he needs an operation on one of his legs because it's gone a bit wonky. So I've got to rush, but I'll be back on Monday, so have a great weekend and I'll see you then. Bye bye.